Williams.
Aaron Williams played 2011 to 2016. His career was cut short by the neck injury by the cheap shot of Jarvis Landry. Made 7 interceptions in 59 games, all with the Bills. Promising up-and-comer whose career was cut way too short.
Oh, 100%. Aaron Williams, man, like he had an opportunity to be like one of the better safeties in the league, man. He was really good. But like you said, Mike, he started with the Patriots injury. I think it was, I want to say Edelman. I could be wrong, but I thought it was Edelman. And it was just a freak play, man. He went to go tackle him, getting into the end zone, and his neck kind of snapped back on the back of him. And that kind of triggered that neck thing. And then it happened again against the Dolphins versus Landry. And to be honest with you, yes, it was a cheap play, but it was a legal play. But it was cheap in football.
It was a legal play then. It would not be illegal.
Yeah, not now, but I'm just saying then. So I'm not faulting too much on Landry, though. It was a cheap, dirty kind of play. He knew better. But I mean, listen, I've also looked at Buffalo Bills older highlights, and we've done that too on players. So I'm not gonna. It just sucks that he had the neck injury, and believe me, if he didn't have that neck injury, I don't know if we'd be like talking about it today. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if that would have affected his career. He would have been just fine. It was the freak accident against the Patriots that kind of triggered it, and he just never fully recovered. And I remember the year he came back, it was actually the Landry hit. And I remember like them interviewing him and him saying, I feel good. I feel 100%. Like, I can't wait to get on the football field and test it out and, just break the mental, block that I'm going to be all right. And that happened. And it was just, he had no choice but to retire. But, like I said, Mikey, I think if he would have stuck around, if that didn't happen, he would have been up there. I think he would have been higher on this list.
Oh, absolutely.
In my opinion. It's just unfortunate, he got hurt. And this is football. This is what happens, guys. There's guys that get paralyzed. I mean, Eric Wood's another example, and I'm sure we'll talk about him at some point. But, talk about a career cut short because of a neck injury. This is one of them. And Justice will be back. I think Justice had to do something real quick, guys. So anything else on Aaron Williams?
It's one of those guys who started as a corner, transitioned to safety. He was that young prospect that we were looking at, and we, everyone really liked and wanted. We were excited about him. He was going to be part of that, one of those core building blocks for our defense, because the guy was uber talented. Oh yeah. And it just, it's one of those things that happens. Kevin Everett, same type of thing. Uber talented tight end who ended up getting paralyzed. Ended up walking again. Due to the wonderful medical staff, but it's football. It's a dangerous game.
Yeah, it happens. And Scotty came in with the member of the AFL, so I was right on the 2. I thought it was 2, so 64 and 65.
Appreciate you, Scotty.
Back to back. Yeah, man. See, I love you. I love the chat, man. They're always doing their research. Unlike me and Mikey sometimes. Hey, man, we got to do a lot of other stuff. But thank you, thank you, Scotty. I appreciate you. Chris coming in, Zach Miller from the Bears with his leg. There's a lot of guys that their career cut short. Even guys that just kind of had nagging injuries that had to retire a little early.
Andrew Luck.
Yes. Oh, Mikey, great. Man, I totally forgotten about him. Andrew freaking Luck. Andrew Luck was that guy would have been a problem. He was good. He was awesome. Yes. Like, that guy was I was like, oh my God. Indy went from Peyton Manning to freaking Andrew Luck. Like,
just like what? Green Bay went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Like, what is the luck, right? Like, not many teams can do that, right? Like it's very. Remember, we went through the list the other day about franchise quarterbacks and next quarterback to take over, and usually it's not good, right? Andrew Luck was damn good, and the problem with Andrew Luck was he just pushed himself too much.
No, he was behind a bad O-line.
Bad O-line, which is weird because Manning always had a good O-line up until the end and that's when his neck got messed up. And then they just threw this guy in to the fire, and he did all he could. But yeah, great point, Mikey, on Andrew Luck. But there's many, and that's why I say football. I think there's a 3.5 year window, like on average. So man, just doesn't.
Daniel comes in and asks. Daniel Guerrero comes in and says, "Why does Nick Wright hate Josh Allen so much?" Because he's neck and neck with Patrick Mahomes, and he doesn't want to. He's been poo-pooing on him since he came out. And he doesn't like to take L's in his.
I thought he finally came out and said
he did
he's wrong
after last year. He said, "I'm done poo-pooing on him. The dude put enough fear in me in that game that I will never slander him again." But that's the reason why he's one of those guys. And it's great clickbait with the Bills Mafia. That's why he does it.
Oh, bro,
so much clickbait from Bills Mafia.
my best video, guys, ever on my channel was when I did a poem to Nick Wright, and it had like 4,000 views. I'm like the cheesiest poem ever. I don't know how to write poems. I just did, but anything Nick Wright related, but Bills Mafia all over it.
Yep,
it was wonderful, man. But anyways, all right. So y'all done with
moving on.